Speaking Task 1. You will be asked a question about a familiar topic. You will then have 15 seconds to prepare your response, and 45 seconds to speak.
Do you prefer doing frequent small assessments or having a major final test in a course? Support your preference with specific reasons.
Prepare your response after the beep. Start speaking after the beep.
Personally, I would prefer having frequent small assessments over a single major final test. This approach continually reinforces what I've learned and helps me identify areas for improvement early on. Small assessments foster consistent studying, allow me to build up the skills and knowledge over time, and reduce the pressure and potential for mistakes that a single all-or-nothing exam presents. Moreover, small tests keep me engaged and accountable throughout the course, and better leverage the spacing effect, an evidence-based learning technique linked to long-term retention.
Speaking Task 2. You will read a short paragraph and then listen to a conversation between two people. You will have 50 seconds to read the paragraph. After, you will get a question about what you read and heard. You will have 30 seconds to prepare your response and then 60 seconds to give it. You have 50 seconds to read. Start reading after the beep. Now listen to the conversation between two people.
Can you believe that they're asking us to pay 50% more for the gym?
They are kind of right. I mean, the price was already pretty low. I don't mind that increase.
To be honest, for me, it's the principle of the matter. I don't think that there was a need for them to increase the price this much. Yes, the price was low, but it should continue being that low.
Why do you think it shouldn't change? I think that the reasons they gave were legitimate.
You might say that we should pay a little bit more for the new facilities, but besides the addition of the new showers, which, to be honest, I don't think we need, the other things, such as treadmills and new rooms, aren't expensive.
Come on, it would be expensive to build a new room for weightlifting.
That's the thing. They will actually build nothing. They will simply partition the space that they already have. They will put up some walls.
Okay, but they still need to pay for the operating costs.
What operating costs? I mean, they do have operating costs, but the price of the water and the electricity hasn't increased. So I don't know what operating costs are higher. They own the land on which the gym is located, so the lease is not going up for them.
Well, I don't mind. I will keep on going.
What does the male student think about the increase of the price for the university's gym?
Prepare your response after the beep. Start speaking after the beep.
The male student thinks that there was no need for the university to increase the price of the gym by 50%. He believes that the price was already low and should continue to be low. He argues that besides the addition of new showers, which he thinks are unnecessary, the other facilities such as treadmills and new rooms are inexpensive. He mentions that the university will not actually build anything new, but instead, partition the existing space. The male student also questions the reason for the increase in operating costs, as he believes that the price of water and electricity has not gone up and the university owns the land where the gym is located. Despite his disagreement with the increase, he acknowledges that some people may not mind and continue to use the gym.
Speaking Task 3. You will read a short paragraph about an academic topic, then listen to a lecture about it. You will have 50 seconds to read the paragraph. After, you will get a question about what you read and heard. You will have 30 seconds to prepare your response and then 60 seconds to give it. You have 50 seconds to read. Start reading after the beep. Now listen to the lecture.
I'd like to discuss the cultural significance of paleontology. Paleontology is the study of prehistoric life, and it includes many disciplines such as geology, biology, and anthropology. This field of study has played an important role in shaping our understanding of the natural world. One of paleontology's primary cultural benefits is that it helps us understand the evolution of life on Earth. Scientists can learn about extinct species and how they lived by studying fossils, providing a window into the past. Not only is this information fascinating, but it also helps us better understand our own place in the world. We can learn about species evolution and how they adapted to changing environments, which can help us protect endangered species and preserve biodiversity. Paleontology is also important in the study of human evolution. For example, the discovery of early hominid fossils has enabled scientists to reconstruct the evolutionary history of humans and their ancestors. This understanding has aided our understanding of how our species evolved over time and the factors that shaped our evolution. We can learn about our own behavior, culture, and biology by studying early humans.
According to the lecture, what are the cultural benefits of paleontology? Use points and examples from the lecture.
Prepare your response after the beep. Start speaking after the beep.
The lecture discusses the cultural significance of paleontology and highlights several benefits. One major benefit is that studying fossils helps us understand the evolution of life on Earth. By analyzing extinct species and how they lived, we can gain insight into the past. For example, the discovery of early hominid fossils has allowed scientists to reconstruct the evolutionary history of humans and their ancestors. This knowledge has helped us understand our own behavior, culture, and biology. Additionally, paleontology can aid in the protection of endangered species and the preservation of biodiversity by studying how species adapted to changing environments. Overall, paleontology plays a crucial role in shaping our understanding of the natural world and our place within it.
You will listen to a lecture about an academic topic. After, you will get a question about what you heard. You will have 20 seconds to prepare your response and then 60 seconds to give it. Now listen to the lecture.
The focus of today's talk is coral reefs and the significant roles they play in our ecosystems. Coral reefs are some of the most diverse and valuable ecosystems on Earth. They are home to more than 25% of all marine life, even though they cover less than 1% of the ocean floor. Coral reefs are crucial for several reasons. Firstly, they protect coastlines from the damaging effects of wave action and tropical storms, acting as buffers between the ocean and coastal areas. Secondly, they are source habitats, meaning that they provide homing and breeding grounds for numerous species of fish and invertebrates. Thirdly, coral reefs have significant economic importance. They form the basis for the tourist industry in many tropical countries, bringing significant revenue from diving, snorkeling, and fishing. Finally, medical research has benefited from coral reefs as they are rich in biochemical and genetic resources. They've been used in treatments for many illnesses and diseases, including arthritis, cancer, and heart disease. Unfortunately, coral reefs are currently in danger from climate change and environmental pollution, which is leading to coral bleaching and disease. Protecting these important ecosystems is a critical task for us to undertake as stewards of the planet.
Discuss the various roles of coral reefs in our ecosystem and briefly mention the threats they are facing, as explained in the lecture.
Prepare your response after the beep. Start speaking after the beep.
Coral reefs are very important in our ecosystem. They provide habitats for many marine animals and protect coastlines from storms. They also bring in money from tourists who come to see them. Coral reefs have helped in medical research as well. However, they are in danger because of climate change and pollution. This is causing coral bleaching and diseases. It is up to us to protect these special ecosystems so they can continue to benefit us and the planet.